Ah! Hello! Hi! No, I am here. I am here. Hello! Who just did that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi! What did I do wrong in the bot? That's no good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh is what you can say. Uh-oh. Hello! Hi, Heliani! Hi, Lynn! Hi, Doji! Hi, Brune! Hi, Jazz! Hi, Stephanie! Hi, Tentacola! Hi, Willybug! Hi, everybody! Apparently, I accidentally broke the bot. I apologize. I thought it would make it better. It did not. Do I need what? No, but I do need water, please. It's in the kitchen. Juice, please. Maybe I broke the bot? No, Brune, you did not break the bot. I did. I did that. I did that on purpose this morning, thinking it would make things better, but it did not. So hi, welcome in everyone. Thank you for being here. People have already been putting their questions into the hat. Thank you so much. Oh, that's all right. Steph, you go have fun today, okay? So let's see what we have here. We also have a special thing happening today. We've had a wonderful mystery donation of someone who wants to pay it forward. So our first 10 questions are going to be answered in order instead of randomly, because we've had somebody bump the first 10 people to show up today. Thank you so much for that pay it forward donation. That was really, really sweet of you to do that. Whoever did that. I wonder who did that. My mouth is sealed. It's a secret. Okay, thank you. That's why you put it there. That's okay, but I have a coaster, a place where that goes. Hello, I redeemed the hydrate award right when I get my water bottle. Thank you so much. Big drink. I feel better now. I was scared, but now I'm not. So, hello. Hi, everyone. So my afternoon activity is fixing the pot. Hello, Bun Bum. Hello. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to pull up our first question. So who was the first person to put in their question today? Let's find out. It was Annie Cat. Annie Cat's question was, what is the message of spirit guides for me? I do stream on YouTube so I can get that like button smashed. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. Yeah, if you're over on YouTube, the like button helps so much. But yeah, Twitch is kind of just more fun to be on. YouTube's good for the algorithm. Twitch is good for all the fun stuff it has. That's why I got that for both of them. Thank you so much, Bun Bum. So we've got... On Twitch, I can make you drink water. Yeah, exactly. So let's get some spirit messages for Annie Cat. Bloba, welcome in. Yeah, we had a wonderful pay it forward donation. It was very sweet. And I loved the idea. Do I reveal the question secrets about questions and raffle? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and reveal any and all secrets you want to reveal. Because our same mystery donor who has donated the $10 to bump the first 10 people today has also donated $10 to raffle off 2 of Lynn's bibliomancy readings over on the Ko-fi. So if you stay until the end of stream, that's when we're going to be raffling off those readings. So let's see about Annie Cat's guides. What do they have to say? 2 5s. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords. There's some kind of argument, Annie Cat, that you're going to be having, possibly with more than one person. I don't think this is a personal argument. This is more like a group argument or a family argument that you need to just kind of move on from. Don't linger. Don't hold on to anger or regret or something like that. You just need to just move right on. Unfortunately, there are bigger fish to fry. There are bigger problems for you to figure out rather than staying anxious and sad and weird about the argument, because something about that, usually with this, I would say, like, oh, make sure you talk to people, make sure that you're understood, right? But the cards are like, nah, just get out of there. Ignore it. Don't worry about it, right? That kind of stuff. Hi, Rowie. Hello. Heliani, welcome in. Hi, Rowie. It's good to see you. Yeah, so Lynn will be back after class. And let's see. Like I said, our first 10 people in line have been bumped due to our mysterious benefactor. Good, Anycat, I'm glad. Oh, okay, thank you, Lynn. Sorry, I thought it was one of the days you had to go. So, let's pull up our next person who put in their question. And that's Jazz, who asked, what did my college principal think about what I said on Monday's meeting? Was she hurt by my words? Ooh, okay. So Jazz, if you're still here, if you're still around, I did answer like a similar version to this yesterday, but I wanted to let you know that I can't do questions about how other people think or feel or what they're going to do, but I can do another vibe check for this situation. Hi, Jazz. But yeah, I've already done it. I already did something very similar to this yesterday. You might not have been in chat anymore. And so I just want to let you know, so if you have another question, you can go ahead and ask. How many hours is stream? It is 3 hours. Stream is 3 hours long. The lag over on YouTube is always a curse. Fridays. Okay, thank you, Lynn. Sorry, I got that mixed up. Today is Wednesday, my dudes. Pretty sure. I think. I can never remember what day it is. Today is not Friday, though. No, but I thought it was Friday. I didn't think it was Friday, but I did think it was Friday's schedule, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Okay, so we'll do a vibe check then for Jazz. And let's see what we can do here. What do we have for this situation? 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Knave of Wands. Did you do the new deck? No, I haven't had time yet, no. I'm sorry. Anan, welcome in, hello. So for this situation's vibe check, we have 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Knave of Wands. And to me, this is reading as a similar message that you got yesterday, Jazz, of whatever you said, it was taken very professionally. It was from a place of expertise. I'm assuming you didn't just accidentally insult this person, and that you actually had like a suggestion that maybe was hard in the moment, or felt like an insult in the moment, but what you said is actually going to be helpful. And I think that this is actually going to enact some kind of good change. Of course, it's going to be a little bit rocky. Feelings might have been hurt, but it was taken as this professional statement, a professional comment, right? I don't think there's anything much to be worried about. 9 of Wands. You can be a little bit worried if you want to. Like I said, it's unlike me to say things openly. And that's okay. I think people were surprised by it. I think there might have been, like I said, a little bit of hurt. But whatever it is that you said, it's going to be taken as a good suggestion. It was a good suggestion, right? whatever it is will actually help people do their jobs better or get better results, even if it felt like it was hurtful in the moment. Yeah, exactly. I think it needed to be said, and I think it will make good changes. I don't think that you need to be too worried, okay? So let's see. Next up, we have, if change happens, I will be glad. I think it will. I think the change will happen. I remember yesterday when I read about the situation, the cards were talking about how lots of people wanted to say it, but no one was willing to take the risk of saying it. And so there was a sense of relief that you said it, like, oh, somebody finally said it, you know? Next up we have, thank you very much for keeping track, Lynn. Alley Cat, welcome. It's good to see you. I have selected a few countries: USA, UK, Singapore, Ireland, Korea. Which country from this list should I choose? Okay, so we're gonna go one card for each. One card for each. I'm telling you cards this now. You cannot give me a mountain of cards for each. We're going, go to Romania. I don't know about that. So, okay, USA might not be it. Jakisha, welcome in. Can we get one for the UK? Thank you. Temperance, not too bad. What's the next one? Singapore, Ireland, Korea. Can we get cards for Singapore, Ireland, and Korea? I don't know if that's upright or not. We're gonna find out. Singapore. Ireland had an opinion. Well, let's try that again. Can we get a card for Ireland? I'm telling you, one card each. Ireland. And whatever the last one was, I've lost it. Korea? Thank you. King of Swords. So let me check where we are with our queue here. Okay. USA, UK, Singapore, Ireland, Korea. Not USA. Not Singapore. Not Ireland. UK or Korea are both very good choices here. You're going to learn the most in Korea. King of Swords would be fantastic for like your education. This is a study abroad. It makes sense. While as UK, that might be more social, spiritual, emotionally fulfilling for you. You might find friends. You might change a lot because of what you learn. So that's the two the cards like. You'll be sad in the US, you'll be broke in Singapore, and you'll just feel weird in Ireland. Hello, hello, Mara. Welcome in. Jakisha, hello. I missed a little bit of chat there. Trying to keep up with that answer. Yes, we had a generous benefactor today. First 10 questions have been bumped. And then at the end, we're doing a raffle for 2 of Lynn's bibliomancy slots. So stay till the end to get into that raffle. Don't forget to like the video. Yes, yes. It helps so much. And let's pull up our next person in line who has been generously bumped. It's Willybug. How should I prepare before my relatives visit here about a week or so? I'm nervous for the talks. Meteor shower will be visible for me at 5. Ooh. Send pics of the meteor shower. How's Willybug to prepare? Hello, Lightning Bug. Welcome back. How are we doing today? We're doing very well. Ad break on Twitch in 5. Oh. This is a problem. Clap, clap. This is a problem. Clap, clap. Orion tipped to be pulled up. So we have so many people up in line. So we have 5 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands and Empress reversed. Interesting. How do we prepare? Well, we're just kind of we're not really getting advice here. We're just seeing you being extremely upset. And it looks like okay, but how do we prepare? Are we preparing by not worrying? Okay. So Willybug, you're preparing by trying not to freak out about it. The cards are saying if you don't preoccupy yourself with it, it'll end up a lot better. If you don't psych yourself out, it'll end up a lot better. If you kind of don't have expectations. There's so many because I wasn't getting advice. These first 3 just say you're wound up, you don't like this idea, and someone has power over you. Your relatives do. Your relatives have that power over you. They're making you freak out. Don't preoccupy yourself with it. Don't sit with it and like stew in it. That's not going to help. And if you lower your expectations or don't have expectations, then it won't hurt so much. It'll actually feel a lot better. You might actually even have fun, right? But you need to be managing your anxiety. Yes, I did get your tip, Orion. Pleiades Orion Lynn may not have heard me that there's a tip there. But I can't bump you just yet because we're still working on our first 10 people who came in, who were generously bumped by a mysterious benefactor. So, girl, do you have a new ring? No, this is just my wedding ring. I forgot to put on the rest of them. I should probably do that. So our next question is, let's see what we get. Heliani, what or why did I have that dream today? For context, I dreamed about a situation with F and it literally happened. Ooh, okay. What are you checking, Pleiades? Because I have your donation, and you are going to be bumped, but I can't bump you yet because we still have to get through the 10 people who were bumped at the beginning of stream. Our first 10 people were bumped by a mysterious donation. So you will be number 11. So let's see. I've already forgotten what the question was. It was, why did I have that dream? I dreamed about a situation and it literally happened. Okay. Why did we have a prophetic dream? Minimalist, hello, welcome in. Oh my gosh, okay. Why did we have a prophetic dream? No, we definitely got it, Pleiades. Don't worry about it. And I have your question in here too, so thank you very much for including it. Why did we have a prophetic dream? And why is it sad? Why is it sad? These are a lot of very heartbreaking cards. Having 3 of Swords and Ace of Cups reversed. Are you okay, Heliani? Did the thing that happened, was it very sad? 4 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords reversed. Is this 7 of Wands? What's going on with this energy? Okay, so from these cards here, we have 2 of Swords and Ace of Swords. This makes it feel like this was a test. Like the spirits were testing to see if this would work for you. And it did. But what I got here first, too good to be true, welcome in. What I got here first with these first 5 cards is just a lot of sadness. So I think that they're trying to give you this gift of dream work or something like that in order for you to avoid problems in the future. Like there's a problem coming up that they want to warn you about, and so this was like a test to see if the system worked, and now they can send you a warning about whatever's going to happen so you can avoid it. Very strange. But the situation with him, I don't know why he is doing those actions. Weird. No, I love talking about spirits. I don't think that the sadness, Heliani, is coming from F, though. I think it's a different situation that they want to warn you about soon or in the future. I don't know. So let's see. Whoa, okay. Your friend at your birthday said there's a spirit peeking at you from your bedroom door? What? Oh, okay, Pleiades, it's your turn. We have, does my spirit partner have oh, thank you. Let's find out who that was. Too good. Thank you so much. Too good to be true. Thank you so much for that. Hello, Cherry. Welcome in. So let's see. Do we have any messages? Oh no. I've lost it. Any more messages or songs from me? Tell him I found that last song funny. Also, is he wanting me to go somewhere? Let's see. King of Pentacles. That's definitely him. Chariot. And one more, please. Yeah, I think the answer is yes. He wants you to go somewhere. Can I get one more or a song? Thank you. Queen of Cups. Okay. So that's the first time that I've felt like this Emperor entity hasn't wanted to constrain you or hurt you, which is good. No song here, though. Definitely wants you to go somewhere with the Chariot card here. I'm not getting a where, and I'm not getting a song. But having you here as king and queen with the Chariot in the middle is quite empty. And there's Emperor. The rest of this is an echo. Gemini, hello, welcome in. I got Killing Moon. I don't know who that's by. I probably definitely should know who that's by. Hello, Ember Sparks. Are you gonna go watch? I don't know if we can see it. No, we can't see it from here. Okay. Well, enjoy it for us, please. It's your birthday today, Ember. Fantastic. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hold on. We gotta turn on the balloons for that. Happy birthday. Gonna go to college next week. Congrats. I'm gonna pull up our next question. Bun Bum. What do my guides want my energy focused towards? I'm so happy. Killing Moon is such a good, cool song name. It's a, I don't know if I love the song. I don't know if I like the song, but it is a very cool song name, yes. Marketing, ooh. Oh, Pleiades, I didn't know you had left. I just finished your reading. So let's see, what does Bum Bum's guides want them to know? Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands reversed, Six of Wands reversed. Camp Lamp, hello! Welcome in. Right now we're on Bum Bum's reading. Let's see. What do they want you to know? You might have setbacks soon. You might have to force something to a stop, especially if it's like a big personal project you have, a big art project, a career you're very passionate about, something that is important and like a project for you. Interesting. But we have it on hold here because of outside forces out of your control. You can still put in a little bit of effort. You don't have to put it on the shelf and forget about it forever. You don't have to give up on your dreams of becoming a baker. It's not time to give up on your dreams, because you can work on it a little bit every day, but it's not what you've wanted to do. You've wanted to be working on this quite diligently and quite a lot. It looks like you are only going to be able to do it a little bit because of forces outside of your control. Do not blame yourself for this. Do not see this as a failure. Do not see this as a moral failing, right? This is just sometimes it sucks. Sometimes stuff sucks. They're saying, your cards are telling you to not forget about whatever this is. Don't forget about it. Keep trudging, but it's not going to be a run like you wanted it to be. So a lot of fun projects are going on the back burner. Hopefully you can get more financial freedom soon. Yeah, exactly. Okay, exactly that. Keep it up. You'll get there eventually, but don't forget about your dreams. You're very, very, very welcome. Our next question. And Lan, I might need to know where I am, but it is Baloba. Stressed out. I'll make sure to have some fun projects in there. Please do. Please do. Boba had a new question. Okay. May I know who the spirit hanging in my room and their intention? Yes, you may. I will like that one. I want to know what's going on with you as well. Okay, Ace of Cups. Who is this spirit? And what is their intention? Hanged Man reversed. Thank you, Lynn. Four of Swords. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Who are they? I don't know. But they don't have any ill will. In fact, I think that they want help moving on. I think this is a spirit of a human who wants help to, like, pass on. To go to sleep. Four of Swords. The Hanged Man reversed here is almost feeling like they're stuck on and they want to turn off. They want to go to sleep. They want to pass over. But there's absolutely no ill will that I feel here. You've just got a little guy. You've just got a little guy. Do they want to join? That's so cute, blah blah. Yeah, of course. Hopefully it can make you feel safer, make you feel more comfortable. And that's okay if you don't know how to help them, as long as you can know that they're not a threat, right? Yeah. No, you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that at all. Loves to move your figurines. It's so strange. Maybe they like anime. I don't know. Invite them to watch anime with you. I don't know. That's weird. No, don't let them steal things. Yeah, when that happened in my home growing up, my mom always blamed it on the fairies. So, 1 second, everybody. I need to be right back real quick. I need to take some medicine. Okay, here I am. Here I am. How do I check what spot I am on the list? So questions are answered at random. We pull randomly out of the hat unless someone has donated in order to bump up their reading and guarantee that their reading is done today, because we can't guarantee everyone's done. And we've had this morning, someone was very sweet and donated $10 to bump the first 10 people who came into stream and put in their questions. So there's no list. If you want to guarantee that your question is answered, a $1 donation over on Ko-fi is appreciated. Yes, thank you, a non-donor. So let's pull up who's next. And it's Rowie. What is coming towards me in career and love? That's an echo. We've already had those cards. What's coming for Rowie in career and love? Is that right? And one more, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's find out who that was. I don't know. Lightning Bug. Thank you so much. Lightning Bug, thank you so much for the tip. So they all came out upside down, so we're going to pull them upright. We have Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Thank you. I had a lot of fun making that animation out. Okay, so very good stuff with your job. Very good stuff with your job, Boba. No, this is Rowie. I have a feeling that you're going to be getting something at work. This is Knight of Pentacles, which you are... It's a slow card, but it is... Oh, goodbye, beloved. Thank you for being here. It's a slow card, but it is a strong card. It's still a knight. So this is maybe like passive income or some kind of side hustle that doesn't stress you out, doesn't make it like, because we're not hustle culture here, right? That's not what we want. This is something that is slow and easy for you to get a good amount of money. It might require a little bit of planning, but you can be your own boss. And the best thing is, you can be your own boss. So think about what that might be. I'm interested because it's Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, it's slow but strong. I didn't see anything in there for love, though you could read Emperor as a new romance coming into your life. And in that case, that wouldn't change the reading very much. I still think that Knight of Pentacles and Three of Wands would be about some kind of new or different income stream for you. I still don't know what that is. Takes a little bit of planning. But generally, good things all around for Rowie. Good things all around for Rowie. So next is Alley Cat. What do I have to look forward to in my upcoming solar return? Okay, and they're all reversed, so we're pulling them upright. Queen of Swords, Strength, and Justice. Again, only good things. Perhaps... I just got the word apology. An apology from someone that you've wanted for a long time. You're so welcome, Rowie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Peace. A sense of superiority or like knowing you were right all along. Strength, you know. Queen of Swords She's known for being a little, like, she thinks she's better than everyone else. But I find that confidence here for you as a good thing. Like I said, I think you're going to get like an apology or a recompense for something that happened in the past. And people will acknowledge that you were correct the whole time. And that comes with a lot of power. That comes with a lot of confidence. So good for you. Great birthday gift, honestly. Been told Queen of Swords equals... Yeah, I've been told that too. I don't think that's the case. I think she is, like, justifiably confident. She's worked hard to get where she is, to know what she knows. I've also been told that she can signify, like, the other woman, which I don't think that's not how I read, at least, but... Or it can just be an absolute unit of a girl boss. Exactly. Exactly. So this is our last reading for our very generous benefactor today. Thank you so much. And then after that, we have Lightning Bug and Too Good to Be True. So it's Jakisha. When my right ear rang, was that Spirit trying to tell me in that moment? Or what was Spirit trying to tell me in that moment on Sunday? Okay. On the floor. Aye. Okay, we have Knave of Cups, and I heard the word lullaby. So maybe there wasn't much to say, they just wanted to talk to you, but let's get the rest of the story here. Hello, cool. Welcome in. Two of Pentacles. And one more, please. Magician reversed. Not ready. Hydrate. Thank you so much. I do need to remember to do that. That lullaby word, Jakisha, lullaby. It makes sense with Magician reversed as well. Because if you're not ready, like you're still kind of a baby, you're still an infant, they're still working on you, question mark? Whatever this is, I don't think it was necessarily like a message. I think it was letting you know that they're there with you, letting you know that they are with you, love you, protect you. There wasn't anything specific that they wanted to say. I do think it was something like a lullaby. That's interesting. I like that a lot. I think that's really sweet. It may not be helpful, but it's really sweet. Okay, next up, Too Good. Oh, and people on Twitch, I updated my panels. How do you feel about them? Do you think there needs to be more there? I feel like I didn't put enough in, but I also feel like I put too much in, so Too Good. Let me see. Is your question over here on Ko-fi? It is. Thank you. How is getting certified going to impact my future? You're so welcome, Jakisha. Looks good to me. Thank you, Bun Bum. So my 5, thanks. Thank you. I wanted it to feel comfy, cozy, and easy and not intimidating. Okay, everybody likes them. Thank you so much. Who says a bad word should then donate as an apology? I like that idea. I like that idea. So how is getting certified going to impact your future? It's going to be a big change. We have the death card here. Death card is a little bit like the tower card, but I'd say kinder, softer. But your whole life is going to change for the better. 3 of Cups, Knight of Chalices. It looks like you're going to have more rewarding, I'm assuming, work in your life, more rewarding time with people. This could be friends. Emotionally, I think you're going to feel much better. You'll have like a purpose in life with Knight of Cups. And 3 of Cups is traditionally about like celebrations with friends and family. So I wonder if you won't have just a better connection to people in general, a better emotional life, maybe better work-life balance, question mark, though the word certified. If it's anything to do with the medical industry, maybe not work-life balance. But I can see having that sense of pride, having that sense of purpose, if it's a medical thing. I don't know what kind of certification this is, but you're going to feel just like better, right? Ready for it. Good. I'm so glad. Too good. Okay, Lynn, no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and bump Lightning Bug, and they will be next. Something holistic. Okay. Fantastic. So let's see. Let's go ahead and bump Lightning Bug. And pull them up, and their question is on Ko-fi, which, by the way, thank you for doing that. That does help a lot when you put your question into Ko-fi with your tip. So Lightning Bug's question was, did my dad really visit me during meditation a few days ago? Oh, why are you doubting it? I remember you putting that into the Discord. It didn't seem like you had any reason to doubt that image. But let's see what we got here. Oh, don't worry about leaving cool. I know I don't save my VODs here on Twitch, but if you find me on YouTube, I don't take anyone out of the hat. You can just look for your name on the desk and see if I pull you later. But yeah, I don't take people out of the hat. You can just check back later after stream to see if you got pulled. So no problem. Have a good time. Bye. If you have to leave, bye. Okay, Ace of Cups already. Lightning Bug, I think the answer is yes, but let's see what else we have. 6 of Swords, coming to see you. Cat Goddess, welcome in. So, to me, 6 of Swords here. We'll see what we get for the last card, but already I'm thinking that 6 of Swords to me implies that your dad has fully passed on and actually like traveled to come see you. Like, he does not stick around in our world watching over you. He has completely passed on, but specifically wanted to come visit you for some reason. I know that that's how like Lynn's grandma works. she has completely passed on, but every so often will come to specifically visit. And it's kind of like a whole event to come visit someone in our world if you've already passed on. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yes, if you'd like to dote on me, the Ko-fi is there and our throne wish list is also up. Can I get one more for Lightning Bug? Thank you. Knight of Wands. He's proud of your progress. You're doing, like, literally, like, look at this fox. I heard the words leaps and bounds. That's what the fox is doing, leaps and bounds. Right? He's proud of how much you've progressed. Come here. Come here. You can do it. Come on. We'll get there. But yeah. Absolutely, yes, that was really your dad visiting. Came to see you from the other side because he's so proud. He wants to be there for you. He wants to tell you that. Go make me tear up and cry. I love when people ask me questions like this. Looking through the throne list is cute. But yeah, feel free to ask us to add things to the throne, by the way, because I have such a hard time like figuring out what to put on there. You're so welcome, Lightning Bug. Thank you for the question. So let's see. iPhone 18. No, I don't think so. If I was to get an iPhone, I would get like a really old one and use it for face tracking, right? So now I think we are finally to random questions. I think we're finally up to random questions. We've gone through our wonderful benefactors bumped questions. We had a few other bumped questions. And now we're at random. And yes, stick around for the end of stream when we will raffle off 2 of Lynn's bibliomancy readings, provided by the same lovely anonymous benefactor. So let's see. That means I need to get my keyboard again. Pretty soon, because somebody bought me. Ooh, and we love the noise. Soon I'll have a hotkey to do this, which I'm really excited about. But right now I'm still working off of the chat commands. Ember Sparks birthday question is our first random. Says, how will college go for me? How's college gonna go for Ember Sparks? I mean, that checks. That's how college is. We have Knight of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Wands. And the Chariot. I mean, okay, so very stereotypical for a college experience, in my opinion, but very good. You're gonna be real broke. I hate to tell you this, and like, I know that this is normal, but it still sucks to hear. You're gonna be real broke. Just awful broke. And and I will say also, tarot reads the future, but it reads the future that you're currently on. So this is not written in stone. Any choice that you make that is not on autopilot will change the future. So you can make this not true, but it might require some help, right? Call me Benefactor. Benjamin was my father. Ace of Wands. You're going to make some good friends, and I think clubs in particular are going to be really important for you. Extracurriculars. Like, of course, college classes are very important, but I think in particular for you, like connections. They always say college is for networking, which, by the way, I did not get that message when I went to college until afterwards, and I was like, damn it, I wasted it. College is for networking, get to know people, a lot of people, but specifically those connections, friends, clubs, study abroads, extracurriculars, those will be really important for you and really like cow you into the future, which, by the way, we have Chariot here. Really, really good. Really good card. College is going to be really good for you. I know right now with the job market and like people talking about the future, a lot of people aren't going to college because they're nervous that it's not going to like mean anything or do anything good for them. For you, that is simply not the case and not something you need to worry about. College is going to get you where you want to be. It's a good choice. Bison! Anishma asked, a few days since I asked you to predict my English exam marks, you told me to get a 5, which according to me is a little less. Teachers compelled me to write an exam, and I got a 5. You predicted this mark. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're welcome, Ember. I remember that one, Anishma, because I didn't know what like the grading scale was, so I didn't know what a 5 meant. If it was like, if 5 was like 5 out of 5, or if 5 was like 5 out of 10. Henny got 5 out of 6. Oh, good! That's fantastic! You scared me. Bloba, okay. Go get a nap. Go get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out. I keep seeing shadow, but I might just be sleep deprived. Now that you know about it, you might see it more easily, by the way. So don't worry too much about that. I don't think that means it's more active. I think now that you know about it, it'll just be easier to see. Hello, chocolates. Hello, Vasa. Hello. 5 out of 6. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I probably won't be too spooked. No, don't be too spooked. Yeah, talking to spirits out loud is really helpful, at least for me, right? And you can wait till you're alone in the house to do it, because it is very embarrassing to talk to spirits out loud. But for me, it helps a whole lot with any kind of spirits, ancestors, whatever. Yes, I want to see you try it out. If you're in the Discord, which link is in the pinned comment, please join. We have a few different channels for tarot, and you can come show off your new deck and ask questions about how to use it. Please, please. And yes, at the end of stream, we're going to do a raffle for 2 bibliomancy spots for Lynn's bibliomancy stuff. So stay till the end if you can, if you don't have to go to bed. Stay, and we will do that at the end. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. It's good to see you. Bye. Night-night. Okay. So I'm going to take a drink, and then we'll pull up our next random question. I'm sorry I borked the bot today, by the way. Let's find out, Jenny. Readings are random, so go ahead and put your question in to the hat, and we'll see if we can get you pulled. So to get into the hat, you have to write in chat, "My question is," and then your question. And then the bot will take that and put it into my hat. And I draw randomly from the hat. See the solar eclipse today? You can see it? I can't see it from where I am. So I'm really happy you get to see it. Enjoy it for me, okay? So let's see who our next random question is for. It's for Beloved, who I think had to go to bed, but hopefully they'll see this over on YouTube after. Perfect, Jenny, thank you. So what is coming for me by the end of September? Any interesting events or any advice? Interesting events or advice for Beloved by the end of September. Okay, 9 of Swords. Okay, and they're all reversed, so we're gonna pull this up right. Interesting events or advice by the end of September. Con crunch? Beloved, this feels like con crunch. Or like crunching in general. Like you're very anxious. 9 of Swords is about anxiety. But that anxiety like pushes you through to do more than you usually do, and you end up quite successful at the end. What is this crunching for, and how can we avoid the anxiety part? Whatever this is, you have a good ending. Maybe restructure your time to give yourself more time for whatever deadlines you have in order to avoid this panic and this anxiety. But otherwise, this is pretty good. It feels like a con crunch is not a happy emotion to feel, but it isn't the worst. It's certainly not like heartbreak or big problems or anything like that. So what is that? Hold on, there's something. What is that? Has that always been there? There's like a little white spot next to the logo. There's like a white line. I don't know what that is or how it got there. Fun. Weird. Who here likes mint chocolate? Yeah, I like mint chocolate. I wouldn't call it my favorite. I like orange chocolate a lot. It reminds me of Christmas time. I like cherry chocolate. I'm crazy for cherry chocolate, but I like mint chocolate. But I like all chocolate is kind of the problem. I love all chocolate. So let's see who our next random question is. If you would like to tip your reader and get bumped up to the read right away, please consider tipping in the Ko-fi or in the Throne. Unfortunately, I seem to have messed up the bot this morning while I was trying to fix it, so I will shout you out instead of the bot. Let's see who our next random question is. Chocolate's the best flavor. You get me. Chocolate and pastries. Chocolate and pastries. Oh, cool. Did get pulled. Okay. Raspberry dark chocolate. That sounds so like decadent and like that feels like something you should be eating in the bathtub, you know? So Cool's question, what is going to happen with my work life? What's gonna happen with Cool's work life. More chocolate, the better. That's what I want to hear. What taste is pastry? Oh, my, like, 2 favorite things. For, like, desserts, I guess. My 2 favorite dessert things. Chocolate and pastries. I'm not huge into candy, but chocolate and pastries make me go wild. Work life? You're asking about work life and you get 10 of Pentacles? This is great. I worry about Death reversed. Not worry. Worry is a bad word. And 6 of Cups reversed. No, not yet, Cat Goddess. Not yet. I'm not worried. This actually, now that I'm looking at it, reads more like you're gonna move for your job. Like your job's gonna ask you to move to a new city or something, and it's gonna come with a big raise. I say move. Usually I would say that for like 6 of Swords, but we have 6 of Cups here, which is about like childhood and nostalgia and home. And maybe you have to like leave the city you grew up in for this in order to get this opportunity. Whatever it is, it's a big change. We have the Death card again here. It's a big change, and you're leaving something nostalgic or leaving something from your childhood behind in order to get this big reward at the end. Interesting. Whose reading is it? It's Cool's. This is Cool Traston on Twitch. Why? I'm interested, Vasa. Why do you ask who? I'm all for that which is sweet, with one exception, which is gingerbread. Oh, you don't like gingerbread. I didn't know that. Okay, do you not like gingerbread cookies? Do you not like gingerbread like cake, or do you not like either? I'll take your gingerbread. I will too. We can eat Doji's gingerbread for her. Yes. We'll do a cookie exchange. And you get more of something else. Don't worry, you can have it. I don't work. Oh. Either. Okay. So it's the spice taste that you don't like. So let's see. Our next random question. Cupcakes or muffins? Controversial answer here, but I'm going to go with muffins are much better. Specifically, Costco muffins are much better. I've never really found a cupcake that I said, this is the one too. Right? However, muffins, most muffins I will get down with. Is there any information for minimalist? Is there any information for minimalist? Wheel reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. These and ginger I've never liked. That's all right. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Have you ever had chai tea, Doji? It's like all the... I would say it's all the spices that are in gingerbread except for the ginger as part of the tea. I love chai tea. Any information for minimalist? Wheel reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. In order to get past a problem that you've been having, specifically if it's like has an emotional aspect or like really bothering a certain person, this is a problem that's been bothering you for a while. You feel stuck on it, and it's really affecting either your emotional state or someone close to you that you care about. Their emotional state is not good because of this problem. You're going to be able to get some good progress on that problem pretty soon because of some kind of weird idea you get. This is non-traditional. This is kind of off the rails. This is something somebody might judge you for, but it will work and you're not afraid of it, and that's what matters. Is it working? Okay, this is like a spark of inspiration kind of thing. So that's some good news for you, minimalist. I hope you know what the problem is that I'm talking about. I always wonder if people know what problem it is, and then I've never really had anyone go, no, I don't think so. I don't have a problem like that. Except maybe Brune. I think Brune has said that. You like chai tea? God, I'm glad you do. You can't drink coffee. Wait, what? What did I say? I feel like, Brune, that you're like the only person who's ever been like, nah, actually, I don't think I have that problem. When I like describe like what the cards are telling you, and you're like, I don't know what that applies to. I feel like you're the only person who's done that. Or at least respectfully. The only person who's done that respectfully. Parisian, hello, welcome in. Spiderbee, hello. It's good to see you. Save some people from freezing. So we're having a great time in here. It's so good to see you guys in here. Thank you for coming. We have a it resonates with my old Brune before I healed. Okay. We have a fun thing today. If you stay with us until the end of stream, we're raffling off 2 of Lynn's bibliomancy commissions over on the Ko-fi. We're gonna raffle those off for people, which I'm really excited about. And we've just been having a really good time today. So let's pull up our next random question for the day. Perfect, Parisian. And that's, your RNG is on your side. What do the spirit guides want to tell Parisian? Am I pronouncing that right? Because it looks like Parisian, as in like person from Paris. But it's not spelled the same, so I'm wondering if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I'm so eeby sleeby. Rejuvenated. Yeah, I'm so glad. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups reversed, 3 of Cups. Cups. Atika. Okay, thank you. I may not remember that, though. Just warning you now. I may not remember that. You're gonna feel in control of your emotions, in control of like your time even. We have 3 of Cups, which is about celebrations and being with your friends and having this like girl boss summer. Not even girl boss, just like you feel happy and in control and like fun things are happening all around you. You're enriched in your enclosure. You're out there exploring. No regrets. This is really good. Good energy. So only good things coming. Some adventures, some confidence, some enrichment, some friends then. You have friends. I'm sure you have friends. And if you don't, you're going to have friends soon. Per the cards. Go out and have some adventures and you'll find some friends. It'll be like a, you know how like in a movie they'll have like a montage of people just like having a really good time for a few months or something, and it's like a montage that's maybe 45 seconds long. That's the vibe here. That's the vibe. Just a good time where you feel confident and in control. I don't know if I should nap again. I think you should stay here. I want you to stay here, but I'm selfish about it. So let's see. I'm so happy. You're so welcome. Yeah, RNG liked you a lot. Let's see about our next random question. Actually, I need to take a drink first. I need a drink. Hi, Pesto. Welcome in. Yes. Welcome back, Jenny. Welcome. Yes, you gotta stay till the end so you can get your name into the raffle. Okay, so our next random question is Cat Goddess. Hello, welcome. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Advice, guidance, whatever else. And we have Chariot again. Advice and guidance for Cat Goddess, please. Hanged Man, 7 of Cups. Chariot and Hangman are kind of opposite energies. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Don't have... Can you tell me more about this energy? Thank you. 5 of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands. It's frustrating, but in the end it will be worth it. We have hurry up and wait energy here for Cat Goddess. There's something that you need to do, and in the end it is actually something you do need to do. However, you get most of it done and then you hit this roadblock. You're hurrying up, you're doing stuff, and then you have to sit and wait. It'll be frustrating. You might be frustrated at other people about this delay, but in the end, it will all work out. Because you did that prep work, because you did the hurry up part. Thank you, Lynn, for helping out with that. Thank you. Wiggle. Shrimp check. Shrimp check, everybody. We gotta wiggle. Can I get one more piece of advice here? For Cat Goddess. That's okay, Jenny. They're saying no. They're saying that's all they have for Cat Goddess. Okay. An interesting kind of advice here. But hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully that alleviates some of the frustration that you're going to have about that scenario, that problem. To know it'll all work out because you did the prep work, because you did all of that work at the beginning, even if you have to sit and wait for it to be completed. So our next random question is chocolates roses. Just fine, finished my exam, so how will the results be? And then a very, very cute face. You're welcome, Cat Goddess. Thank you for asking me. What do we have for chocolates here? Quite a bit. How will those results for chocolate be? What? Hello, what? How are you doing today? Oh, yeah, okay. So they have a lot to say about this, which I find funny because it's just test results. And there's that lovers again. I thought that wasn't for you, but it was. Okay. Lovers. 3 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords. If you had a group part of the exam, that doesn't really make sense to me, but if you had a group project that was part of the exam, that might not go well. You might not get a good grade on that part. But the rest of it, I think it's going to go very well. We have 6 of Swords, which makes me think that it'll give you opportunities. It'll give you places, recommendations, perhaps, I don't know, study abroads or internships or something like that. I think the rest of your test will go well. But like I said, if you had a group project, 3 of Coins reversed is not working well with other people. Usually it's about coworkers and stuff, but here, hydrate. Jenny, thank you. There was no group work, thank God. Okay. So in that case, I'm not sure what that's trying to tell you. And then we had that Lovers card come through strong for you, but again, what does that mean? Can I get more information on the Lovers? And the Three of Pentacles. What's that have to do? Two of Cups. Hello? Cranberry orange muffins? Oh my gosh. There's not really cranberries down here that I've found. I would go nuts for a cranberry orange muffin right now. Five of Swords is very similar to the Lover's card. And then Two of Cups and King of Cups really points towards like a romantic relationship that works out very well. Knight of Pentacles. I'm not sure what's going on here. FC, hello, welcome in. You have some kind of choice to make, a very big choice. The cards are strong, go with your heart. And I'm wondering... Slow down. Are you planning on maybe going to college or like doing more education after this? Like getting another degree or something? Because you might meet someone and like fall in love, and that might... You might have to choose between like going with them and your career path that you thought you would have. You just asked about your results, and the cards are like, here's your life. You might have to choose between like a very, very good partner and like a career. And that doesn't mean that you have to completely give it up. We still have the Knight of Pentacles here with this, but it would be much slower. You can't fast track it with this person. Like you need to be maybe in the wrong city or something. And you can still do it, but it would be slower. It wouldn't be maybe as prestigious as you want it to be. I still think we have King of Cups here. I don't know if you've been around for our jokes about King of Cups, but this is like the perfect man. A very kind, good man. So, and Two of Cups, very much in love. As far as I can tell, though, with that information, then your test scores should be great. If that's the problem you're going to have later, then your test scores are going to be great right now. That's so wild. That's the message I've been getting for the past 2 days. For real? Like from me or from someone else? Or did you do your own reading? I'm so curious now. We simply must have a Miss May tarot tea party. Oh, I would love that so much. I love tea parties. I used to subscribe to like a literal physical magazine about tea parties. I love tea parties. So what I'm hearing is that you'll just have a food feedback loop. No. I want to get into tea leaf reading. So maybe like tea party, tea leaf reading would be a fun stream to do. Everybody get their own tea. So let's see. From other readers as well. Okay. That's really... Thank you for telling me, because stuff like that lets me know when things are going on. They have dried cranberries down here. Oh, they do. Yeah, they have craisins. Sorry. I'm like, oh, they do? Yeah, they do. That's not new information for me. I had an idea for your orange cranberry. Yes. Yes, thank you. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, I think like a tea leaf reading tea party stream would actually be a lot of fun. Did you develop the recipes there, or are you just good at it? I think they developed one. I don't know. They're gonna have the answer better than me. Craisins don't survive around me. It's Gemini's turn. Will I have to serve the suspension time that my work is putting against me? And if so, will I eventually get reimbursed back for it? We have to serve the suspension time, and will they be reimbursed? 2 aces. Okay. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Fool reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Sell recipes at the bakery. Good. Because they should have trusted you then. Because you're so good at this. I'm so excited for cranberry orange muffins. Tell me more about Fool reversed. Hello? They have so much here. Blind. Yeah, okay. So Gemini, I think yes, you will have to serve it, and I think no. I don't think that they're going to reimburse you for that. We have 6 of Pentacles reversed, which is community and helping each other. Reversed. I don't think you'll get reimbursed for that. Even though I'm telling you this, we have Fool reversed and Knight of Cups reversed. So it sounds like it's going to hit you really hard that you don't get reimbursed. And I don't want that for you. I want you to feel better than that. While you're on suspension time, it does look like you spend it well. You might even be looking for a different career while you're on suspension time. But I don't think they're going to compensate you for it. Old man yells at cloud. You do so much cooking, Lynn, and you make such good food. The fact that you can't recognize and appreciate how good your food is because you had to put all that effort in it. It's sad because I get so happy when I get to eat your food. Shirley Silver Fox. Will I see AJ this week for cuddles? Let's see. So where does his path go? Strength reversed, Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups. Yes, but not as much as you want. Yes, but not as much as you want. It looks like you're not able to hold back. There is like a rush to hang out. It's fun. It's exciting. And then when it's over, there's that regret. Not as much as you want. Yes, toot that horn. It's fun to try other stuff. It is fun to try other stuff, yes. Need to hydrate real quick. And let's pull up our next random question. Is Vasa. Do I really go back to school even if it's the last chance I have to go back? I'm starting to lack the money to pay for stuff and I want to be sure I'm on the right path. The world, if that's what you want, then that's what you need to be doing, Vasa. Nine of Wands reversed. Queen of Cups. Seven of Pentacles reversed. It'll be hard. It'll be hard financially. Difficult. However, if going to school is what you want to do, then that is what you should be doing. We have the World card and we have Queen of Cups. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to honor yourself. You need to give yourself what it is that you want in this life. And if you want to go to school, then you need to go to school. Yes, it will be financially difficult. You might need to lean on other people. You might need to ask for favors. But the cards want you to go to school. Quick, easy message. We love to see it. Sometimes the cards are like, they kind of dance around something. Or they have like a message that's clear, but it's quite long. And otherwise, other times the cards are just like, bam, that's the answer. Done. Mic drop, right? Oh, don't cry. We believe in you. Spider-Bee and me and the cards, all of us believe in you. We have the vent channel if it gets hard. Aw, yes, we've got this. Okay. Shrimp check. Shrimp check, wiggle check. Roll your shoulders. Take care of ourselves. Drink some water. I'm feeling my midday dizzies. They're becoming quite a normal occurrence, which is probably a bad thing. It's gonna be so hard. Yeah, the cards did say that, but it will be worth it. Hello, Fahima. Welcome in. It's good to see you. So let's pull up our next random question for today. It's FC, the FC. What would FH's reaction be if I asked him for a recommendation? Okay, so FC, are you still here? Are you still in the chat? Because unfortunately on stream I can't do questions. Hello? About how other people think or feel or what they will do. I could do a vibe check if that would help between you and the other person. But with this question in particular, I do wonder if you would want to just ask a different question entirely. So we might, if you're not here right now, put a pin in this. And if you come back before the end of stream, have you look at your question. But I know that the lag on YouTube is quite long, so you might be there and you might not have heard me yet. And now I'm just sitting here thinking about my Tea Party streams, because I feel like that's a good way as well to frame what test user over on the Discord was talking to me about if I was to talk about stuff as like topic videos, to just stream that. Maybe you could reframe it, if FC isn't here, as like, is it safe for me to ask for a rec from this person? That way it's not about intent, but making sure they're okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I can turn on the generator, no problem, Brune. Have a safe trip. I think though, Lynn, that we're just gonna put a pin in this question, because I think it would be best to just ask if they want to change it to something else. So we're gonna put a pin in the FC, see if they come back to chat later. They might come back for the raffle at the end of chat, which I probably should have like written somewhere on the screen that we're doing that, but I did not do. Let's go ahead and do that now. That's not the current question, but I'm going to change the text. There we go. The end of stream for 2 bibliomancy slots. There we go. Okay, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, everyone. So let's pull our next random question, which is Fahima RNG. From what source would I get the means to buy a house? Man, I should absolutely be asking this question for myself as well. Bibliomancies. Bibliopemancy. The most librarian to have ever existed. 4 of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles. And can we get one more for Fahima? Thank you. 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. A job. A very standard way to do it. But I mean, I guess not standard anymore, since costs of houses have gone up so much. A job doesn't really pay for a house anymore. But it seems like you're going to find a job that will pay enough for that. We have 10 of Cups at the end here, which is a happily ever after card. Four of Cups reversed. You're nervous. You're regretting something that hasn't happened yet. You're nervous about maybe not nervous. You regret something that hasn't happened yet. You're like, oh, I'm never gonna have a house. And you're regretting that. That's not true. You don't know if that's true or not. Ace of Pentacles, I think just a good job. I think you're just going to start a good job that's going to give you enough money to do that, which in this day and age, congratulations. Congratulations on that, because I am so proud of you for that. Vincent Van Gogh. That's pretty good. Start selling fans. Can you tell me what days you come live on YouTube? Yes, I can. I also have a schedule on my live tab on YouTube, but we do tarot on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at different times, so you want to check the schedule. And then we do art on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and we do astrology on Sunday. Hello, Bahav. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, Brune. How was your trip? That was very fast. On my way, I may be a member of parliament in that case. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Good luck. It looks like you may not need it. You're so welcome. I went on the balcony. Oh, okay. I thought you said you had to take a trip to the city, not to the balcony. So next up, we have... Oh, the city in game. Okay. Nice. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Well, maybe you can be parliament, you know? Maybe you can. Maraverse has another question about jobs. Said what to focus on first: astrology, TikTok, sharing the story of my upbringing, share my relationship with my body and food, tarot readings, music education, or looking for a job elsewhere. Bye, Lynn. Have a good time in class. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is about deep agony. So take that as you will, but I'm assuming your relationship with food or your upbringing or education might be, or might have some extreme pain in it or extreme sadness. And that could be what the cards are pushing you towards, but let's see what the other two cards are. And they keep putting out a lot of cards, so they have a lot to say. Nine of Swords reversed. So sharing this information would be good, not just for you, but for the people who hear it. Interesting. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. We have Devil reversed, and then we have 8 of Swords, 10, 9, 8. All these swords, swords, swords. Swords is also about knowledge, so it could be about education as well. I think sharing your stories count as education. Dealing with your own pain, helping others with theirs, getting yourself out of this. But I want to put joy into the world, not more pain. No, the thing about this is if you're sharing your pain, that will help others, right? Sharing how you got through it, how you got out of it. That'll help not only you, but also other people. Okay, hello FC, welcome back. So we had a question about your question, so we'll do you next after I'm done with Mara. But whatever this education is, or whatever this storytelling was, you have like a painful story to tell. And that will help a lot of people. And you. And they want you to do that first. Okay, so now I can talk to FC. So you wanted to ask about someone's reaction to if you asked them for a recommendation, right? Feels like this is where I'm headed, but I'm not sure how to organize it or move forward. Yeah. You can talk about that in the Discord. Trying to figure out how to do social media is weird, because I'm assuming that you'll want to do it on social media. Maybe you won't. Maybe you want to make a book. I don't know. But I would love to hear your thoughts if you're willing to share them. So we might be able to work that out. Hello, Duck. Welcome in. Yes. Okay. So FC says yes. So FC, I can't do readings on stream about how other people think or feel or will react to things. So you can change your question if you want to, or we could do like a vibe check between you and this person. Like, are they a good person to ask for a recommendation from? Are they safe to ask for, or are they the right person to ask, right? Something like that. Or you can pick a whole new question. Yes, you can pick a whole new question if you want to. Depends on what you want. So you can change it, or you can make a whole new question. That's, yeah, they would. Would F, H, or IM be the better person to ask? Or who would be better for success? That's good. Thank you, FC. Thank you very, very much for changing it. That's a good one. Thank you. So let's see if... which one would be better for success? So on this side, we'll have FH. And on this side, IM. Okay. Ace Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Okay, so but can we have... they keep jumping over here. Can I have... thank you. Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords. ASMR. Oh no. Alright, so I have to speak in my ASMR voice for however long I can keep this up now, because Brune on the Twitch side has redeemed the ASMR voice reward. 5 minutes, it says Brune. So don't do too much. Okay. So let's see. So FC, we had FH, I think was the initials. Let me check. FH, Hierophant reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, 8 of Swords, and then IM. Ace of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, Strength reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed. I would say IM is better. A better option is to ask IM, but there may be a even better third option. I would say neither of them are perfect. Neither of them are perfect, but I am is better. So we should pick I am, or maybe a different person altogether. I think FH will get you stuck, or maybe write the wrong thing, whereas I am can get you somewhere. Maybe not where you want to go, but it can get you somewhere. Where FH won't get you anywhere, I don't think. Let duck cook. Nice. For the ASMR reward, I should probably put something on screen to let newcomers know that this is not how I normally am. You're welcome, FC. Thank you for working with me on that one. So let's see. I need to drink something. Okay. Our next question is... Oh, for Jenny. For Jenny, who wants a general reading on behalf of their friend Fergus. May voice plus 10% bass. I do turn my voice way down. I'm speaking much, much quieter than usual. And then I suppose, yes, I have more bass in it. Too many. Too many. This is how I spoke for the entirety of the sleep meditation that is up on the YouTube. The sleep meditation to help you go to sleep at night. There are lots of little animals, lots of nice little things in the sleep meditation. Young Cookie, welcome in, Young Cookie. I am in ASMR mode because someone has redeemed the ASMR reward on Twitch, so I don't always sound like this. Empress, King of Swords, and I have one more card, please. Queen of Pentacles reversed. What in the world? Oh, thank you, Duck. Thank you very much. General reading on behalf of their friend Fergus. Interesting. Hydrate, thank you so much. One of you is doing well. We have King of Swords upright. And then we have Empress and Queen of Pentacles reversed. So I think the other person is doing very unwell. There's a disconnect between the two of you. The energies aren't coming together correctly. You might even have had an argument recently, and the connection has not come back together yet. I'm assuming Queen of Pentacles and Empress is you, and your friend is King of Swords, but it might be the other way around. I don't know. Where is the chunky boy? I'm going back to my normal voice. I think I did that for 5 minutes. I don't know. I wasn't counting. I need to drink something real quick because Brune redeemed hydrate. But where's my son? Where is my son? Good question. Real quick, I'm gonna go look and see if my son is easy to find. No, he's not. He's not in this room. He's not in this room. He might come around later. You have treats. Toulouse? Toulouse? Well, come here, baby. Toulouse? Sometimes he comes when he calls. Sometimes he does not. May you find your sweet boy soon. Thank you. So we'll go ahead and pull up our next random question, which is what over on Twitch was question, what do I need to be focusing on for things to be better right now? No, that's an echo. What does what need to be focusing on for things to be better right now? You knew it would be your turn. Good. Six of Wands. Two of Cups reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Victory. We're working on victory. Getting stuff done. Finishing things. If you have projects, if you have cool stuff that you want to do, especially if it's stuff that you can like show off to other people, like finishing a book or finishing an art project that's quite large, or like getting a fancy job, or I don't know, a client that you really want, something that makes you look good on a resume, or something that makes you look good in a portfolio, or even something like exactly what I didn't want to hear, is what you need to be focusing on. That does not mean grinding. Do not grind. We want to be healthy in this. Been procrastinating on some major things. That's what you need to be focusing on. I will also say, these two cards are telling us you don't want to prioritize a relationship right now. If you are single, you need to be okay with that for a minute. You won't be single forever, but don't prioritize like looking for a relationship right now. It's just not the time. And then don't fall into melancholy. Try not to fall into regret or like thinking you'll never make it, self-doubt. Right? We want to throw that away. Get out of here. We don't ever want to see you again. We're too cool. We're boss. I don't know if we're girl boss or if we're just boss, but we're boss right now. We don't want any self-doubt. We don't want any regret or melancholy or stuff like that, right? Girl boss. Good. But yeah, whatever it is that you've been procrastinating on, that's what they want you to focus on. Bye, chocolate roses. Have a good night. Bye. So I'm sorry to give you the answer that you didn't want. I'm very sorry, but both I've just not wanted to do. I think finishing things will feel good. Finishing things will feel good. I know in the moment maybe you don't want to do it, but having it finished will feel very good, and then you can get on to, look at this cool thing I did. Who wants to pay me to do something cool like this? Right? Something like that. I'll see you later, Chocolate Roses. Good night. Sleep, sweet dreams. Sleep well. So, let's see. Next time we have an ad break over on Twitch, I need to get up and stretch a little bit. You're very, very welcome for that, Wa. Thank you for sitting and hanging out with us. And then we'll pull up our next random question, which is going to be Behave asked, been talking to Emmanuel lately online. He started off being attracted, spoken up, I want to develop, started working on it. How will things evolve? Okay. How will things evolve? What is down this path? What is on these strings? Seven of Wands, Five of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. Can you get me a little bit more information about this? So right now we have, okay, interesting. Seven of Wands, Five of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. I asked for clarification and we got Temperance reversed, Ace of Cups, Empress. I don't think this is going anywhere romantically. I don't think that he's like the person for you. However, this might be a good business relationship. It will not be at first. At first, I think you might have some problems soon. You might have some problems soon, and I think he might start dating someone who is not you soon. That's going to make you feel bad until Ace of Cups, Empress. It kind of levels out and perhaps you become friends or perhaps you're good business partners. I'm not sure about that, but I don't think this is a romantic line. Having Empress here is a very good sign. Magician. Yeah. So I do think this will end up good. I don't know what kind of good, just not romantic good. But I do think you will have a problem soon. And I do think he will start dating someone else. And then eventually down the road, things will really, I think you'll become good friends. And with Empress here, I think business partners could also be in the cards, right? In the cards. An interesting line, to be honest. Kind of a complicated situation. Exactly, Doc. A very complicated situation. Oni Photo, welcome in. It's good to have you. I'm lagging a bit. Yeah, YouTube tends to lag pretty badly. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything about it on my end. Let me check. No, I can't do anything about it on my end. I'm sorry. But hopefully that gives you some good information to work with. Hopefully that gives you some place to start or expectations to set. At least the money is there, yeah. Regardless, everything will end well. Yes, exactly. It will end well. Did you know today is a solar eclipse and a meteor shower? Yes, I do. But I can't see either of them. But I want people to send me pictures if they can for the solar eclipse or the meteor shower. Pop them into the Discord if you want. I want to see, but not where I can't see it in person where I live. So let's see. Let's see who our next random question is, which, by the way, 40-minute warning. 40-minute warning for stream. If you want to guarantee that your question is answered, please consider tipping your reader over on Ko-fi or Twitch or Throne or anywhere. And get your question read right away. You can see it on YouTube. Wait, oh, that's actually a really good idea. We have AI, but they still can't improve the internet connection. Big mood. Big mood, Sen. Okay, so there's an ad on Twitch in 5 minutes. So I'm going to take a quick be right back to stretch, move around, refill my water bottle. I will be back. We'll get back into random questions after that. So be right back. I'm going to actually, hold on. Can I copy this? Can I copy sort? I can't. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for the likes, everybody. For pushing for likes. Oh, Brune, thank you. Telling everybody to go to Ko-fi. Sweet. I think we'll have more people doing that when I fix the pod. But that's okay. So ad is over on Twitch. Thank you everybody for letting me take a little break. Half-hour warning. Half-hour warning for stream. If you want to guarantee that your question is answered today, consider tipping your reader, please. Bum bum. Thank you. I need to make myself some emotes. That might be what we do on our stream soon. So let's see. We'll pull up our next random reading. So let's take a look. I missed you too. Thank you. Pesto. What's something to look forward to if I do attend a certain class this weekend? What's something to look forward to with this class? That's an echo. Like the video? Thank you, Porcine. Four of Pentacles. Death. Interesting. And Six of Pentacles. Oh, you might find like friends at the class. You might find friends at class. I think you're going to enjoy it. Six of Pentacles is about like working, sharing with community, sharing with others, and being shared with. Tell me more about death. What do we have death hanging out in here for? I doubt that the class is going to like completely change Pesto's entire worldview. Thank you. King of Swords. Oh, you might make like really good connections. Not just friends, but like the teacher, you might make a good connection with them and they might be able to give you a boost with something. This is a really good one, Pesto. Definitely go to this class. Definitely go to this class. 1000k? I think we can do it. I think we can get to 1000k followers. I've been joking on the Discord with about like a bajillion million what is it? Jupa followers. People are starting to put Jupa, like Jupy, like Jupiter in front of words. By people, I mean test user. To, I don't know, make them about Jupiter. And Jupiter's about abundance and money and having the things you need, so Jupa followers make sense. I think it's cute. Spider Bee! It's finally Yandre's turn. Would I find success in pursuing my voice as a vocation? Ooh, like a voice actor? If not, what should I know about my voice? Oh, okay. Three of Swords. Jupions. Jupy maxing. The global population. I know there's a lady here in Three of Cups reversed. What the actual heck? There's a lady here in Uruguay who does tarot and astrology like on the morning news every day and has like a book that comes out once a year. 10 of Pentacles reversed? What in the actual... Okay. Spider Bee, this is kind of crazy. This is about the biggest no I have ever seen in the cards. We have Three of Swords, Three of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Swords reversed. I think if you go into voice work, it might... You hear stories about people that like damage their voice by like VTubing or singing wrong. And then they have to like get surgery or like they can't get it back all the way. I'm worried that that would happen to you, like it would steal your voice. That doesn't mean that you can't do it as a hobby if you want to, or as like a side thing. If you love to sing, if you love to voice act, I don't want to stop you from doing anything, but the cards are definitely telling you no for a career. This is not the advice that I, a human, would give you, but this is really wild. I'm worried that if you go into it as a career, you could lose your voice and you could damage it and lose it. That's kind of wild. Can I get like one more card about this? Just like tell me, can we get some clarity on this maybe? Like you're very clear with it, but like why? Why the big no? Six or Eight of Cups. Leave it. Leave it behind. Why? Why give up on something like that? Why? Wolf Star reversed? I don't understand why they're telling you this. But they're like, no, this is bad. Bad. No, don't do it. If you have a way that you talk to your spirits, if you use tarot or dream work or something, please ask them why this is such a clear no, because I don't want to tell you to give up on your dreams of becoming a baker. It's time to give up on your dreams, right? There's no reason for me to do that. There's no reason for me to fearmonger you, telling you no like this. I don't like it. I want you to ask around with your spiritual team why this message came through. Okay? They are clearly saying no, and I don't... It came out again. Seven of Swords reversed. Like it'll take your voice from you. Why? Why can't that be prevented? The future is not set in stone, right? The future can be changed. So why are they acting like that can't be prevented? So, very strange. I don't like it. I don't like it, Yandere. Change your destiny. Exactly. There's no such thing as destiny. That's so weird. That's so weird. So, I'm gonna wiggle a little bit, wiggle my arms a little bit, and hello, Jenny. Hello. You're very, very welcome, Spider Bee. So, Jenny, hi. I read your reading a little while ago. Your name will not be on the desk if you scrub back in... No, it's okay. If you can scrub back in the video and look for Little Lynn's username on the desk, that's your reading. That's your reading. So we read you earlier today. You too good for this world. You deserve better. Yeah, exactly. So 20 minutes, 20-minute warning. And I'm going to pull our next random question. Can you send it to me? Can somebody help Jenny? Oh, wait, you're on Twitch. Yes. Let me get you the YouTube link. First of all. Copy. So Jenny, here is the YouTube link. And then when it has Little Lynn's name on the desk, that is your reading. The vibes seem weird about it. I screenshotted to look at later. Thank you, Yandere, because like that's such a weird thing for the cards to do. So much hour. Can someone help Jenny out and find the timestamp for when their reading was? It was when Lynn's username was on the desk. But right now we're on Lily's turn. What does the universe want me to know right now? Thank you, Sen. Thank you, Sen. What does the universe want Lily to know now? Two of Swords. Justice. Four of Coins. Tell me more about Four of Coins. Justice and Two of Swords make sense together. That you need to balance on this tightrope a little bit longer. You're going to fall one way or the other, but not yet. Now is not the time to choose. Now is not the time to rest. Right now, now's not the time to choose. Now is not the time to settle. Lily. Keep rocking this tightrope. I don't know what that's about. You have like a choice between two things, and you've been walking a tightrope between them. You need to keep doing that for a while. Now is not the time to rest. Now is not the time to choose between those two things. Keep going with both. You've got this. Don't settle. Yes. I try very hard to make sure it's that way, Spider Bee. The community is what makes this place special. The community is what makes it as cozy and as welcoming as it is. I know that I do a lot of it, but I don't do all of it. Some of it is you guys. A lot of it is you guys. Oh, I copied that. Okay, so that means I need to pull this out. Grab our random. Like I said, soon I'm going to have a hotkey and it's going to be great. Thank you, thank you, Sen. Thank you so much, Sen. Thank you so much, Sen. You're welcome, Lily. So everybody remember to stay to the end of stream so that we can get you into that raffle for 2 bibliomancy slots. We have our 15-minute warning. If you want to guarantee that your tarot question is answered, please consider tipping your reader. A $1 donation helps a whole bunch. Sen is, in fact, the goat. Cookie, thank you. So I'm going to pull up our next random reading. I must be on YouTube to do this. Yes, I must. Ivy. Ibuprofen. Will this new job be good for me? Ace of Cups. Everybody's getting death today. Death, 9 of Cups. No. Will this new job be good for me? I don't think so. Can I get explanation of what you mean by this? Toji says, Sen's always the goat. It's true. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a great sign for a job. Is this burnout? Because it says you're doing work that you're very good at here. You're doing work that you're good at, that you want to be doing, that you're experienced in. Interesting. So we have family and yeah, I think that you're overworked here. Overworked. It's good work, but there's too much of it, and it doesn't leave any time for the people that you love, like your family or your significant other. Now, I say this a lot, tarot reads the future, but it reads the future that you're currently on. So you can make this change. It doesn't have to be written in stone. You might need some boundaries. You might need to speak up for yourself a little bit. Maybe working at a bookstore. That's so... I love that. I love that for you. You just need to have a little bit more boundaries, I think, in order to make sure you aren't overworked. Tarot also reads the past. Brune is actually very good about that, right? That happens to Brune a lot, is that tarot will read the past. So perhaps was your last job someplace that made you extremely burnt out? Corto, hello, welcome in. Same. Terrible warehouse. Yeah, spider be perfect. This will be much, much better, but I do think that it is asking you here to remember boundaries, right? To remember to stick up for yourself a bit, because I do worry that something might be too much. Maybe just like too many hours. Maybe they're gonna have you like lifting too much weight and you hurt. You know, when you use your body that much, it hurts. I don't know. But there's some lesson here about boundaries with this. It is with that 8 of coins. The work itself will be good. But something here is too much. And I don't want you to get burned out, right? Okay, 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning for stream. I'm gonna work on boundaries more, so I'm really passionate about this job. Thank you for the reading. You're so welcome, Ibuprofen. You're so welcome. So we'll probably be able to get to 1 or 2 more readings. If you want to guarantee that your reading is read, please consider a $1 donation. Let's pull up our next random reading. It's Cookie on YouTube. What is coming towards my love life? I love the way people word that one, because it always sounds like a monster's coming. Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, 3 of Swords reversed. Okay, Cookie. Okay, so this might not be what you want to hear, but it is good. So we have Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, 3 of Swords reversed. I don't think that like a new relationship is on the horizon anytime soon. I don't think you're going to be like meeting someone new or getting into a new relationship, but I do think that something left over from your old relationships or old trauma or old hurt that you have, any kind of belief of how a relationship goes or what you're worthy of, something about that is going to get much better. You're going to learn something about yourself that's going to take a weight off of your shoulder, take a weight off of the pressure and the nerve of looking for someone, of like, what if I mess this up? What if I am a bad person? What if what if I'm not worthy of love? Like, this kind of stuff. That is going to get a lot better soon. You're going to learn something about yourself that really helps. Okay. Also, Ace of Pentacles, you might have something good happen at work soon, which is great. That's just like a little add-on. But this is still good news. Still good news for Cookie, even if it's not a new relationship. We have leftover pizza in the kitchen, and I'm so ready to eat it. I'm so ready to eat it. I'm so hungry. Hydrate! Thank you! Oh, I did not fill up I didn't fill up my water bottle. I'll hydrate in just a second. Let me get through. I'm not really looking for something, and I'm just 18, just curious. Okay. Well, I'm still glad anyway. What kind? It's green olives, basil? No, green olives, spinach, feta, and cherry tomatoes. Oni photo. Onifoodo asked, thank you very much, Duck. Would I and O be in a relationship? So we can have a vibe check here. Are they good for each other? Is this a good person to put energy into? Hanged Man, interesting. A healthy pizza? I don't know. It still has like sauce and mozzarella on it. It's not like those are the only things on it. Hanged Man, double reversed. King of Cups. Wheel reversed, Judgment reversed. It'll take something happening. Someone needs to learn something first. Someone needs to learn something about themselves before the relationship would work. But once they learn that whatever that something is, we have King of Cups, Wheel reversed, Judgment reversed. It would be a very good relationship. This would be a very good relationship. We make jokes about King of Cups all the time. He's a good man. He's a perfect man, even. And I think this is a very long-term relationship. A very long-term relationship. But someone needs to learn something about themselves soon in order for the relationship to start. There has to be something has to be overcome. Something that someone's stuck on needs overcome and reconciled with, acknowledged even. It could be as simple as acknowledging something that you're refusing to acknowledge. I don't know. But otherwise, they are good for each other, yes. Likes help the live reach more people. It's true. If you're on the YouTube side and you haven't liked the video yet, please, 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 please. It really, really helps. 5-minute warning. I think this will be our last question of the day. And then when Lynn gets back, we'll pull the raffle for the Bibliomancy slots. And it's Cordo! Was I skipped during the transitional period of Mercury retrograde due to my lack of action? Interesting. Bob, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Was I skipped during the transitional period of Mercury retrograde due to my lack of action? I don't know what you mean by skipped, but let's find out what the cards have to say here. You're welcome, Onifoodo. You haven't been deserving. I don't think that's the case. 10 of Wands. No, that's not right. Can I have one more for Corto? Raffle, yeah, that should be in just a few minutes, actually. Why'd you skip those cards? They didn't feel right. Sometimes they come out in jumps like that, or not jumps, in like lumps of a lot of cards. Like that, and they're not, that's not right. There we go. Wheel, Judgment. King of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Wands, the Wheel, Judgment reversed. No, you're not unworthy. You're not skipped because you're unworthy. It looks more like, do you think tarot can offer insight in dream interpretation? Probably. I haven't done it before, but I don't see why not. Well, I guess I have, because people ask, like, I had a dream about my dad. Was it really my dad? So yeah, I have done it, but not like, what did this dream mean, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think it would be able to help. You're feeling low. We already knew that, but King of Pentacles reversed, to me, you feel like you're powerless. You feel like you're at the bottom of the well, right? Like you can't get out. There's too much holding you back. 10 of Wands is like you're smothered with problems and thoughts and too much. Everything's too much with 10 of Wands. Wheel, Judgment reversed. This is going to change. This is going to change, and you're going to feel a lot better soon. Can I get how are we going to get the change? How can we make the change happen? Magician reversed. Get one more, please. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by Magician reversed? Right now is not the time. Weird. But I want to help them now. I'm trying to get them out of this well. What do you mean now is not the time? Okay. So what can we do in the meantime then? If it's not going to change right now, what can we do in the meantime to make it not so unbearable, right? Seven of Swords reversed. Fake it till you make it. One more. King of Swords, yeah. We're working on, okay. Let's go through this. You feel bad, Corto. You feel bad. And you're pushed down by too much. Too much to do, too much to think, too much to handle. Too much. It will change soon. I don't know when soon is, but it will change soon. Not now, unfortunately, but soon. And this is it telling you the change is not now. In order to get out of this well, Seven of Swords reversed, King of Swords. We're going to do the fake it till you make it. Where we want to imagine you at your top, imagine what you want, imagine who you want to be, and try to, I don't like being fake. You don't need to be fake. Fake it till you make it isn't about being a fake person. It's about when you act like the person you want to be, or how do I say this in a way that makes sense? Fake it till you make it, to me at least, right, is like if I wanted to be a voice actor, right? If I wanted to be a voice actor, I can't just like wish for that to happen and then have it happen, right? I have to like act like a voice actor. Okay, you want to be a painter and a filmmaker. You need to be making paintings and making films. You need to live it. Yes. People might not notice your paintings. People might not notice your films, right? But you have to keep making them anyway. And then one day someone will notice them and notice them big. You can think of it as like building a portfolio. At first, you're not going to get recognition and it's going to suck, but you do have to live it. Eventually, it will turn, it will change, and you will be able to do that as like the way you want to do it. But for now, you have to just be a painter and a filmmaker, even if that doesn't get you recognition or money or anything like that. You have to do it anyway. And it's hard. And it's sucks sometimes. But if you can do that, it'll get you out of this hole, right? And you deserve to be out of this hole. Is there by a chance a clue if I'm exaggerating most of my drama? Yeah, let's check. From what I saw, there's a chance for that, yeah. But I don't think it's like so much in your head or exaggeration. It's more like you're just simply not in a space to handle that much right now. And so it feels bigger, right? Strength and the world. Well, I mean, like, that's great, but chariot, okay. A little bit. It's not that you're exaggerating any of it. It's that you can't handle it right now, so it feels much bigger than it is. Does that make sense? Once you're a little bit healthier, it will feel much less bigger than it is. Is that, oh, I don't even think that was a real sentence, but as long as it made sense to you. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very, very welcome. And this is a great set of cards, by the way. The world, strength, and the chariot. You will be going places. Not right now, but eventually you will be going places. Random name picker ready. Ooh, okay. Lynn's ready to go then. Can you, like, send me the link to it? We can do it on my screen so people can, like, watch the wheel turn. You only missed out on Astral Pizza. You're so welcome, Corto. Yes, if you want to be in the Bibliomancy raffle, we're doing that now. We're doing that right now. Give us your names, or I mean, well, tell us, I guess we have your names. Tell us that you want to be in the raffle, and we're going to add people in, and then we're going to spin the wheelofnames.com. Fantastic. Wonderful name. Okay, let's see. Wheelofnames.com. So we have Bun Bum. We have Heliani. We have Ivy. We have Bob. We have Spider Bee. Am I in? Yes, you are. Hold on. Let me get my correct screen up. Here we go. Anybody else want to be back in here? Anybody else want to be part of the raffle? Brune, would you like to be part of the raffle? Sen, Doji, softcore gambling. Sen, okay. Oh, Master BK, that's you. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Doc, I'm gonna call people out. Corto, do you want to be in the raffle? No, I would not. May, what question is that? Let's go. Well, I want to give other people a chance to win. Okay. This is a gacha game. Okay, so we're gonna put Duck in here. What's her birthday? Okay. You're forcibly in here, Doji. Does anybody else want to be in the raffle? 2 winners. There's 2 winners. There's 20 people in this stream, and we've only got 3, 6, 8 people. Who else wants in to this raffle for 2 bibliomancy slots? You're not allowed to not participate. Yes. Yeah, we're doing a raffle for 2 bibliomancy spots from Lynn. What's the prize of the raffle? A bibliomancy reading from Lynn Armand. Okay, so Stephanie is in. Ingrid, would you like to be part of... What's your question, Bob? What's up? We can't be fake humble. No. People hate free stuff. If you like raffles, like and subscribe. Ingrid's in. Okay. Steph's in. Steph's in. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, you can ask any question. Any question to Bibliomancy. We have 2 Bibliomancy slots. Any question. Simi, welcome back. Hello. Would you like to be part of our raffle? We're raffling away 2 Bibliomancy readings from our very own Simi. Okay. We're gonna put in Simi. From our very own mod, Lynn. And you get an email. Okay. Turned casino owner? No! Okay, so I'm gonna call it. If anyone else wants to join, they can join after the first spin. So we're gonna spin. Click to spin. Who wins the first one? Heliani! Heliani is our first winner! You got that luck. Okay, we're gonna take you out. And who is our... Rowie! You're here, Rowie. Do you want in? Do you want in on the raffle? I'm gonna put Rowie in. And let's spin one more time. Playing bingo online. Nice. let's see who is next. Rowie! Hopefully you actually wanted it. Hopefully you actually wanted that. So we have Rowie and Heliani get to have voluntold. Yes. Get our 2 bibliomancy slots that were donated by a wonderful benefactor. Email your question to Lynn, please. You can get their email there in chat. Email your question to Lynn, and they will do a bibliomancy reading for you and email you the answer. So now that we're all here, let's go ahead and try and find a good channel to raid. See if we can't give you someone doing tarot. Let's see. What's going on here? I want to be able to give you more tarot if you leave, you know? Oh, we just raided her. Maybe I did follow, right? Let's see who's going on here. It takes so long for these to load. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna raid this person, Swooberry. I'm gonna put the raid in chat. And send the link here to everybody. So if anybody wants to continue doing tarot, we're gonna go raid Swooberry. So have fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for entering the raffle. Mr. Ben E Factor. Swooberry, yeah, Swooberry is pretty. So we will see you soon. You can find me on the Discord. You'll find me tomorrow for art stream. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you, Duck. And I will see you later. Okay? So, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you again. Bye.